Every generation of royalty faces its own unique challenges, but few monarchs have approached the preparation of their children for a life under constant scrutiny with such heartfelt dedication and thoughtful care as King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark. In a world where tradition meets transformation, where royal duty collides with modern freedom, the Danish royal couple have taken the reins of parenthood not merely as caretakers of a future generation but as the builders of a legacy grounded in humility, intelligence, and unwavering resilience. Their commitment to nurturing future leaders, not just figureheads, has captured the attention of the public, sparking conversations across Europe and beyond about the future of monarchies and the role of royalty in an ever-evolving world. From the early days of their marriage, Frederik and Mary made it clear that raising their children, Crown Prince Christian, Princess Isabella, and twins Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine, would not simply be about teaching protocol and etiquette. It would be about instilling a strong moral compass, an empathetic worldview, and the tools to handle both privilege and pressure with grace. As King Frederik stepped into his father's shoes and Queen Mary assumed her role as consort with elegance and a deep sense of purpose, they also doubled down on their most intimate mission, to ensure their children grow up grounded in reality while still embracing the unique path laid before them. Crown Prince Christian, the eldest and first in line to the throne, has already begun stepping into the public spotlight. His presence at national events, his speeches, his quiet yet assured demeanor, and the way he carries himself alongside his parents all speak to a carefully nurtured confidence. He has been taught not just to wear the crown one day, but to earn the respect of those he will serve. Behind that regal poise lies years of deliberate parenting, King Frederik's patient mentorship and Queen Mary's firm yet loving guidance. It's in the small moments, the way Christian listens intently during a charity visit, how he holds eye contact with those he meets, the respect he shows to elders and the curiosity he displays toward people of all walks of life, that their influence becomes unmistakable. Princess Isabella, newly turned 18, has recently emerged as a force of her own. She dazzled the nation with her mature presence during her milestone birthday events. Royal watchers and commentators alike noted her composed, radiant charm, and her thoughtful words at public engagements. Queen Mary's influence shines clearly through Isabella's style, poise, and sense of duty. Mary, herself a former commoner and now a revered royal, has passed on to Isabella not only the grace of royal life but the strength of standing tall in a world that sometimes whispers doubt. She is raising a daughter who will not merely survive the spotlight but thrive in it, with authenticity, intelligence, and a voice that carries weight. The royal twins, Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine, although younger, are no less remarkable in how their personalities reflect the values imparted by their parents. At school, among peers, during family events and public appearances, they are seen as warm, articulate, and confident. Queen Mary and King Frederik have intentionally created a balance in their lives, encouraging academic diligence, sporting passion, cultural appreciation, and, most importantly, compassion for others. Their childhoods are protected but not isolated. They are being molded not in golden cages but in living, breathing communities where empathy and humility are nurtured as powerfully as leadership and tradition. King Frederik's role as a father is particularly poignant. Known for his own journey of self-discovery, from youthful rebellion to mature monarch, he knows better than anyone the importance of guiding a child through uncertainty while still allowing space for individuality. He understands that a future king or queen must have a strong sense of self, something that cannot be taught through royal protocol alone. It must be lived, experienced, and supported. He often speaks of letting his children find their own way, while always being nearby to offer a hand when needed. His parenting style, much like his reign, is marked by quiet strength, deep reflection, and a fierce love for family and country. Queen Mary's parenting is marked by her natural elegance and unwavering determination. She has always stood as an example of transformation, not only in becoming royal, but in advocating for causes like mental health, bullying prevention, and domestic violence awareness. She brings these values home, teaching her children to use their voices for good. Her children are not taught to be silent symbols of status, but active agents of change. It is this sense of duty woven with purpose that makes Queen Mary's influence so profoundly visible in the growing character of her children. The couple also ensures their children are closely tied to both their Danish and Australian heritage. Queen Mary makes frequent references to her roots in Tasmania, encouraging a duality of identity in her children. They are not simply products of the Danish crown, but of a global consciousness, exposed to different cultures, languages, and ways of life. They travel, they volunteer, they learn. Education in the royal household isn't just textbooks and tutors. It's learning about the world through engagement, service, and self-reflection. Royal insiders have often praised the way King Frederik and Queen Mary approach difficult conversations with their children, be it about privilege, public criticism, mental health, or future responsibilities. These aren't conversations had in hushed tones or swept under luxurious carpets. They are open, ongoing, and framed with honesty. The king and queen are preparing their children not only to wear crowns but to bear the weight that comes with them, emotionally, socially, and culturally. Observers have long noted the way the family interacts in public, subtle touches, shared smiles, body language that speaks volumes. It's clear this is not a family performing royalty, but a family rooted in love, connection, and mutual respect. That closeness, fostered behind the palace walls, radiates outward and plays a crucial role in how the Danish public relates to them. There's a trust there, a belief that this royal family is one of the people, not above them. It's a sentiment hard-earned, and one Frederik and Mary seem determined to pass down. In recent years, as the monarchy undergoes generational shifts and redefines its role in modern society, Frederik and Mary's parenting approach has become a model for many. Not just in royal households, but in families worldwide. How do you raise children with titles and expectations, without letting them become disconnected from reality? How do you balance heritage and personal freedom, symbolism and authenticity? Frederik and Mary are showing that it can be done, with effort, intention, and a whole lot of love. Their children, while still young in many ways, are slowly being introduced to more public roles. Princess Isabella's recent participation in state functions and Crown Prince Christian's symbolic duties point to a slow and steady transition toward responsibility. But there is no rush. Frederik and Mary understand the importance of letting children grow in their own time, of allowing space for mistakes and learning. They know that true leadership is not about early perfection but about the lifelong development of character. What's most striking is that despite their royal status, Frederik and Mary often parent in ways that mirror everyday families. They talk about boundaries, mental well-being, friendships, independence. Their children go to regular schools, play sports with peers, and enjoy hobbies beyond the palace. This intentional normalcy is part of a broader royal philosophy, one that emphasizes accessibility over aloofness, authenticity over formality. The Danish royal family, under King Frederik and Queen Mary, is not just evolving, it's thriving. And at the heart of this transformation is a deep, unshakable bond between parents and children. A bond that promises not only a secure future for the monarchy but a compassionate, dynamic presence in the lives of their people. The groundwork they are laying now, through love, discipline, exposure, and freedom, will echo in the leadership of Denmark for generations to come. As we look toward the future and witness these young royals growing into their own, one thing becomes undeniably clear. King Frederik and Queen Mary are not just raising heirs to the throne, they are raising empathetic, grounded, and prepared individuals who will carry the legacy of the Danish crown into a new and promising era. The question now remains, how will this next generation shape the monarchy that their parents have so carefully redefined? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to stay updated on the latest stories from the royal world.